Hey, church family, welcome to this midweek moment. This week, I want to share a couple of thoughts from Matthew chapter 6. Jesus is in the middle of what we call the Sermon on the Mount. In Matthew chapters 5, 6, and 7, we find the longest of the teachings of Jesus in the New Testament. It emphasizes Jesus' moral teachings, including the Beatitudes, the Lord's Prayer, and living a life of Christian discipleship. And in verse 25 of chapter 6, Jesus says, "Therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, or about your body, what you will wear. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothes?" I don't know where you are in the spectrum of worry. I know people who seem to worry about everything, and then people who somehow seem to not worry about anything. I know for me over the last month, I've been all over the map regarding my level of worry. I try not to worry, even to the point of quoting from the movie The Princess Bride, when the grandson says, "I wasn't worried. Maybe I was a little bit concerned, but that's not the same thing." I think it's easy to be concerned. It's easy to worry. Turn on the news, go to the store, talk to your friends. And yet, as Jesus is teaching the people about God's kingdom and about what it looks like to follow him, he says this in verse 33, "But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well." And then in verse 34, Jesus says something that really stood out to me. Jesus said, "Therefore do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own." I'm not going to tell you not to worry. Jesus already did that. What I want to encourage you to do is this. When you find that you are worried, pray. Seek God in that moment. Talk to him. Share with him what you're feeling and what you're thinking. Be honest about your thoughts and your emotions. God created you. He loves you. And he wants you to share with him. And as you're sharing, I encourage you to ask God what it is that he's teaching you, what it is that you can learn in those moments. And when you do, I cannot promise you that you will suddenly stop worrying and everything will be fine. But I do believe that as we seek God with our life, and especially in those moments of worry and of uncertainty, of doubt or fear or loneliness, that God is with us. Because you know this to be true. Each day certainly does have enough trouble of its own. So let's seek the kingdom of God. Let's seek righteousness. Let's lean into the opportunity to grow, the opportunity to be changed. And as we become more aware of his presence, we may just find some peace in the midst of our worry. As you go through this week, be encouraged. God is present. Peace be with you.